Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Ann, and on my channel we review foreign shows. We go around the world enjoying excellent content. And so if that's something you're getting into, welcome. Please go ahead and subscribe, turn that notification button on, and the next time I review another excellent foreign show, you will be notified. And like I always say, we are the friends to the subtitle, right? Because you know what it's like to first getting used to watching and reading. And then after a while, like I always say, our brains are so beautiful. You get used to it and then you are off to the races. So if that's something you're getting into, don't get discouraged. Keep going. It gets better before you know it. And when the show is really, really good, you forget your reading. So please don't give up. Keep doing it. And before you know it, you are enjoying foreign content. And like we found out, there's so much good stuff out there. And today I'm back as we travel around the world. We go around the world, like I say. And today we're stopping at South Korea, which is one of our favorites. Let's just say South Korea is doing an excellent job with all their shows, K-dramas, movies, whatever it is. And to my Korean friends, annyeonghaseyo. And that's the other thing too. We learn language as we enjoy this foreign content. We're enjoying food, language, culture. It's just fantastic. So today I'm back and really wanted to jump on here, and I have to start off by saying, look, I do not like horror movies, anything to do with gore and horror shows, thriller. I do not like them. But I kept on hearing about this show, Train to Busan, and how it was so excellent. And I think the reason why we're also hearing a lot about it is because they just released the sequel. It's called The Peninsula, and I think they released it in Korea in July, but in United States, I heard they're releasing it in August. So it's about to be released. So it makes sense to see this one first and then be ready for the next one. And I'll tell you why I watched it, because let me tell you, when I see anything to do with zombies, I'm like, no, oh, no. But what was interesting, and this show is directed by, let's see here. It's directed by Soo-Ahn, and I'm sorry if I'm saying that correctly. Excellent director. Because the show, although it has zombies, I feel like he really pushed for a storyline so that the viewer is just not stuck on the zombies. Which, by the way, can somebody give an award to all those zombies? I mean, all that acting. There were so many, and all people acting like zombies. Oh, they were good. It kind of sounds crazy to say a zombie was good, but the actors who are acting as zombies, wow, give them an award. That was excellent. At the same time, I love that he made the story, the viewer stuck on, you want to find out what happens to the characters in the show. And the show is actually about a single dad and the daughter, being played by, the actor is Dong-Seok, and the daughter is Kim Soo-Ahn. Oh my gosh, that girl, she is so good. She came off so mature for her age. What an excellent actress. Anyway, he's a single dad, and the daughter's birthday, and she really misses her mom, and all she wants is to go visit her mom for her birthday. So she convinces her dad, who, by the way, is portrayed, he works very hard, so they don't spend a lot of time together, so they don't know each other very well. The daughter is watched by his mother when he's at work. So when she finally convinces him, like, I miss my mom, I want to go see my mom, he was like, okay, I gotta do it. So they go to, and that's the reason why they get on the train to go see her mom. Now, when the movie first opens, you know something is up, because they open up with this scene where this deer gets hit by a truck, and then like a couple seconds later, maybe a minute, the deer wakes up, and you're just like, why is the deer getting up? You're supposed to be dead because we thought you died. So it just opens up with like, ooh, something fishy is going on here. And then obviously then we start to get an idea that there's a zombie apocalypse. So when they get on the train, it shows this girl who gets on the train who's hurt. That's what the viewer is meant to think, they're hurt. And then later, the hostess sees her and is like, oh my God, you're hurt. What's going on? And she's trying to get medics. As she's trying to get medics, this girl bites her. And so obviously when she beats her, then the hostess also becomes a zombie. So really what happens is it becomes an infestation of zombies in the train. And so the ones who are not zombies yet are trying to not get bit by the other zombies. But what I loved was it wasn't just all zombies, it was also the storyline between the daughter and the father. And as obviously the movie progresses, you see how they start to know each other. As far as, you know, she missed him when he came to her recital. She even talks about how the reason why mom left you is because, you know, almost like you're selfish, you're never there, you know. And really what happens is with this show, it really explores about how what we as human beings do when we are scared, right? Some think about others are like, nope, I'm just thinking about myself, you know. And so she actually points out to the father, you're selfish. Who's kind of like, wow, you know. And then we are also introduced to Dong-Seok's character, who I loved. It starts off with him, he's standing outside a bathroom, and the little girl wanted to use the bathroom, and he was like, no, go to the other car because she's gonna be in here for a while. And then we find out it was his girlfriend, or I believe it was his girlfriend, who's pregnant. And obviously she's in there using the bathroom. As we all know, if you've ever been pregnant, you're gonna be in the bathroom for a while because, you know, baby always sitting on your bladder and gotta use the bathroom. Anyway, so he's like, yeah, go over there. So he comes off like, doesn't care, like, you know, you go over there. And then he also starts talking to the girl and finds out, he's like, why are you walking around by yourself? Where's your father, you know? So he gets the feeling that the dad is one of those dads who's like, you know, doesn't care too much about the kid. But then as the show progresses, as they meet each other, they come, you know, Dong-Seok's character and Gong Yo's character. At first they didn't like each other, but at the end, they have to like come together to fight off the zombies if they're gonna make it alive. And also because he's got a girlfriend who's pregnant, and then he's got to protect his daughter. And really that becomes the premise of the show. But I just loved how, although it's a horror movie, how they explored the different aspects of fears that human beings, how they respond to fear, you know, how some are selfish and some think about others. So I think it was to me, I felt like it was an excellent show. For me, what sold for me was the storyline of the father and the daughter, and then the Dog's character with his girlfriend. And then there was, you know, different characters on there. There was a group of high school kids who were there, and which was very interesting, by the way. It showed one section where one of their friends, you know, a bunch of their friends get infected and they become zombies. And then this guy, he has not, and he has to try to survive without them hurting him. And it's like, wait, that used to be my friend, but now he's become a zombie. Now I gotta try and kill him? Like all these things going through your heads, like, oh my gosh. So anyway, to me, I think in conclusion, I thought it was for a horror movie. If they do it like this, I bet you more people may watch them just because the storyline was more compelling. And you have to keep watching to the end because the ending was quite the surprise. I was just like, really? 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 But you'd be surprised who makes it. Because really it becomes for survival of the fittest. really. But I felt like the director did an excellent job with this. I have heard, obviously, the sequel, like I said, The Peninsula is out in Korea, and then United States will get it in August. So it'll be interesting to see if it lives up to this. You know, you always know when they do a sequel, sometimes it can do good, and sometimes it can be, you know, just because if they do such a good job with the first one, it's really now hard to like up the bar. So I would love, you know, once I see it, it'll be interesting to see if it's still in that same standard, or is it a ooh, or is it a this. So yeah, I just wanted to jump in and said, you know, look, maybe it's not your thing, but this was actually interesting to watch. I mean, it's gripping and it keeps you hooked the whole time. I mean, and then the other thing too, obviously, with all these shows, like with the horror show, you are stuck screaming like, move, move, look at your back, somebody's coming. There were some parts where I was just like, why are you so relaxed? Do you not see that zombie coming at you? Like, get up, run, run. It's one of those shows that would be so gratifying to watch in a movie theater. So everybody is screaming like, run, look in your back, somebody's behind you. But, you know, with quarantine time, I guess we're watching it at home. Watch with family, I think it'll be kind of fun. Not for young kids, but, you know, older kids may do okay. But it was one of those where I liked the storyline. That's what really kept me going. The zombies, as far as acting, was very, very good. So it's definitely worth the watch. And obviously, if you are you like the genre of thriller, horror, there's action, there is suspense, there's tears. I mean, it has a little bit of everything for everyone. And then you also have the zombies, obviously. So yeah, definitely worth a watch. Wanted to jump on here and talk about this one. And like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what the sequel does. It's called The Peninsula, and see if it's as good as this one. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. 감사합니다. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn that notification button on so the next time I review another excellent foreign show, you are notified. Deuces.